Dear little one, we've been praying and waiting for you for such a long time. Our greatest wish for you is that you would know how beautifully loved you are. You are the hope that God placed in our hearts all along, and He revealed that choosing you meant that we would be able to give you a loving home. We know and feel that God has chosen you at this time to be a part of our family, which makes us so excited to meet you, and we just can't wait to call you our own. Hi, my name is Anna,
And my name is Mitch.
and we're here today to tell you about our story. We've been married for about 6.5 years. We always knew early on, even before we got married, that we wanted to start a family. And it was hard. It was hard to rely on God completely, knowing that our plans were not His plans and timing was not His timing. We felt like we were stuck. A lot of times we felt people around us were starting families, and we really felt that sometimes God had forgotten about us, and we really had to just press on and push through and trust God, because really there's nothing else we could do.
So we went to go see a bunch of doctors. After doctor after doctor, it was so disappointing. Finally, we met a really good doctor. The doctor was really nice. He did all these thorough tests, and then he finally, it seemed hopeful. It seemed good. And then finally he mentioned that there was no chance to have kids. But he went through all these different options. He was saying, you can adopt kids. And then he started sharing how he had adopted a kid. And it was good. I was actually okay. I called Anna. I said, I think we should wait. Got home. And then I told her. And then it was devastating news to know that we couldn't have kids, that there was like 90% chance that we were not going to be able to have kids. So we started figuring out what are our other options. Well, the doctor had said we could do adoption. It seems like the best thing to do. And ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to adopt. I think both of us, we've always, even before we were married, we realized that adoption was something that we wanted to do, even if we had our own children or not. So after that, we decided this was the route.
To me, adoption is sharing what God has done to us, how He adopted us as our children. He's our ultimate Father. And we basically want to spread what He has done for us. I think, every child deserves a home. Every child deserves love.
Adoption to me means, it's like an amazing feeling that you have this opportunity to raise a kid in Christ-like ways and just be able to love on him, give him a life that who knows what kind of life he would have possibly had, and to just instill in him God's love, the same love that we receive every day, and as parents, as a mother and a father, to put that into these kids and just raise them up in that way. It's like,
I think throughout our process, while we struggled through infertility and getting to this process of adoption, I think one thing that God kept on revealing to us was just the need to really worship Him throughout all times. Even when it was hard, I think God really just kept on challenging us and pressing us to still choose to worship Him. We are still going to need to worship Him. There's going to be a lot of uncertainties, a lot of fear. We're scared. There's a lot of things that we don't know, but I think we still have to choose to worship Him. We started this process even not knowing how we were going to finish it. It just requires a lot of faith, a lot of financial resources. So we are really just trusting in God and depending on Him, and just declaring that He's going to provide.